nothing I could do to be a good friend.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to get. What's so funny?
He'll always have his big dumpy.
Don't downplay his big dumpy. The guy's got a.
I'm not.
Trent can throw that ass.
This is a problem. I'm fat. I'm like 25 pounds overweight. It's really bad.
That looks like someone photoshopped you.
Yo, I'm down 1K in the last 24 hours. Sounds like you need to take a break.
Going for a walk is also a good idea, but then what will happen is you're going to see like a guy in a Cincinnati Reds shirt for no reason at all, and then you're going to say, oh, that's a fucking sign. I'm going to put $1,000 in the Reds to get all my money back, and then boom, you're down $2,000, and you're saying fucking it's Jeff Sunday's fault because he told you to go for a walk.
I ripped the fuck out of my pants.
How ripped? Is that your crotch? What was that, dude? And let me just say, I saw a couple people in the chat. One said missing a Georgia hat, and then Slackpack said I'll send you a Packers hat. I want to make myself very clear when I say this. I will light myself on fire in front of everyone I love before I wear a Packers or Georgia hat.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing? It seems like a little slow roll into today's show. I can understand that. I can empathize with that because I'm cranky this morning. I just am. I woke up early, had some work to do, and I was talking to Goots about this. I had to take my wife to her hair appointment, and it was just one of those mornings where as soon as you try to get out of the parking spot, there's a fucking moving truck in front of you. What is this moving truck doing? Blocking a fucking driveway? I have no idea. I got to wait for these morons to move. And then you go down a street, and there's this big, I don't know what it was, like a coach, like a big bus, but a nice one. Looks like it probably transports like a band or something. Well, they're blocking up the fucking street, so I'm honking, and then this lady who's trying to get in front of me is yelling at me, thinks that I'm honking at her. Obviously, I'm not honking at her. I'm honking at the bus to get moving. So then my wife and I start yelling at me. I almost got out of the car. Not that I'm going to go fight anybody. I'm just going to go walk up to the car and be like, hey, bus, can you get out of the fucking way? My wife's like, what do you think you're doing getting out of the car? I'm like, I'm trying to fucking get us, get this guy moving, get traffic moving. So anyways, I got to tell you, just a cranky start to the morning. I was talking to Goots, and he's like, oh, no, nothing better to cheer you up than having BK and Biev on to start the day. So that's great. And as much as I'd like to, I got to tell you, my coffee is not, I already had one of these. It's my second one. Probably too much coffee. It's probably going to backfire. So anyways, I'm going to try to be in the best of moods, the best of spirits. I'm excited to have BK and Biev up here and talk some golf. But before we do, quick good morning to everybody. Hello, Danny. Good to see you. Adam, what's up? Tub Jr., first time chatter. Hope you're not a troll. Good to see you. Much better than Rise and Grind. How's your Sam Burns? Yep. Looking forward to talking about it. I'm going to let BK go ahead and throw some punches at me. How's your Fromber? Yeah, I guess Fromber had a pretty shitty outing last night. I didn't really pay attention to it, but I did see that the Cubs had 6 runs in the first inning. 16 reps on their heads. That's right, Joey Dumps. Thank you very much. Cade says Jeff is on SARMS. I don't know what that means. Good morning, Jeff. Are you guys going to cover the rest of the top 25? We need it. I got some good nuggets from it. Absolutely. It's unfortunate that Steak decided he need to go fucking take a week off for a grown man's birthday. But that's what we have. That's what we have to deal with. All right. So we're going to do our best. I can tell when you said that Yamal vid was AI. I don't know what you're talking about. Transport's a band. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you can probably figure it out. What's up, Sick Money? Good to see you coming out fiery again. Yeah, I'm going to try to. Hello, Jeff. I'm here waiting for your apology to the city of Toronto, Canada sports fan. What is there to apologize about, Ian? What is there to apologize? Let's bring BK up here. BK, good to see you, by the way. You shaved your fucking beard. Muted. Goats are muted. Goats are muted. Wait. Say something?
Hear me.
No, I think you're muted. I can't hear you.
How would I be muted?
Now you're not muted. I don't know. I couldn't hear you. No, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
yeah.
I can't. I didn't mute myself, so I think we're good.
Well, listen, we're both Ian Mack guys here. I tweeted. I was watching the Rays. You're a big baseball guy, diehard Mets fan. Everybody knows that. I was watching the Rays beat up on the Toronto Blue Jays yesterday. And I tweeted that I'm sorry for the Blue Jays. Ian is mad at me because he thinks I'm being mean and I'm not being genuine. I am. I like the city of Toronto. I always had a soft spot for the Blue Jays. And so I don't know what he wants for an apology. I'm saying I'm sorry. Your team owes you an apology. So I don't know why I'm getting labeled a bad guy.
I do feel bad for Ian with his sports. teams always breaking his heart. I mean, you can't get closer to winning a World Series than the Blue Jays were last year, and they'll never have another chance. So
Yeah.
I do feel pretty bad.
I do too. I genuinely do too. I actually feel bad. I don't feel bad for Yankees and Dodgers and fucking, Lakers fans and stuff like that. I feel bad for the Blue Jays. And I, like I said, I'm not kidding. I have never met a Canadian that I didn't like. I really enjoyed the city of Toronto, and I don't know what else to say. Booking with Trent coming in, giving out 5 subs. Trent says, I got to be here, listen to BK talk golf because he's giving out so many fucking winners. BK didn't say that, or Trent didn't say that. I just said that. That boy Rav said BK is so fucking loud before 10 a.m. Everybody's complaining that you're loud before 10 a.m. I don't really think you're that loud.
I mean, do you want me to talk at this level? Like,
No.
whenever I am like on a phone call or like doing something like this, like I want to speak a little bit louder so people can hear me. The point is that you're hearing my words clearly on these things. So I'd like to speak.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I always find it funny when people are like, oh, why are you angry? Why are you yelling? Why are you talking so loudly? It's like, what do you want me to do? You want me to sit here and read you a fucking lullaby? Is that what you want me to do? Like, I don't really know what to tell you. I am kind of upset that you shaved your facial hair, though. If
it was the longest I've ever gone in my life without shaving. It was getting too scraggly. I went like 5 weeks without shaving. Just shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up. I didn't shave for 5 fucking weeks. I have clients and shit I got to meet. So just shut the fuck up. Seriously.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know, if I was a client, I saw you with your facial hair, I'd be like, this guy fucks. This guy fucks. This guy gambles on golf. He goes to bars. He slams beers.
No, look, Jeff, I've gotten so many compliments on the facial hair. It was a great run. I'm going to grow it out again. It'll be fine. All right.
Okay. All right. Fine. Nice shirt. By the way, I don't think you've seen you wear that shirt. Looks good. So we have some things to talk about.
Where's Biev? Where is Biev?
Well, I invited Biev to come on here. I guess I told him to come on when you're on. He always pretends like he can't watch the show. He doesn't know what's going on. I guess maybe when he gave me a time, I threw out 10:15, but I realized, I don't know why I said 10:15. I was kind of just being nice of like, okay, it's 9:15 his time because he lives in fucking Central Time Zone. So I was just like, you don't have to rush. But I kind of thought that he knew what that meant. Like,
yeah, get Biev on the horn.
Yeah, hold on. Let me shoot paging doctor. Actually, you can't say that, but do you know the
yes, that from The Hangover.
Yeah. Great scene. Hold on, where is this fucking idiot?
Yeah, my uncle took me to see that movie when I was like 11 years old. He told my parents we were seeing like The Proposal or something, and then he took me and my brother to The Hangover. It was quite the experience. Such
a good movie. And I usually when you make like sequels to those movies, they don't really hold up. I thought number 2 was pretty good. The third one kind of sucked or whatever. Are you? I'm not being a more smart ass or anything. I said 9:30. No, I did not. Hold on. I never said 9:30.
Yeah, he truly has no idea how the show goes.
Hold on. I said, wait. He said, what time do you need me? I said 10:15 question mark, can be flexible. He said, yeah, that will work. I said, you can come closer to 10:30 if better, just for BK slot, which is about 30 minutes. We'll recap the Open, then talk 3M, and then your guys' match. So again, I was just kind of being courteous of like, you don't have to rush in here. I did not say 9:30. I said fucking 10:15. I said you could come closer to 10:30 if you needed to. 10 minutes is insane.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, hold on.
Like again, no beef. Like I'm here Wednesday, 10 a.m. No fucking questions asked every fucking week.
Sure.
And I have a fucking job. Unlike beef.
No, I know. Unlike Biev. Biev likes to act like he's got 3 jobs. Like he acts like he's very busy. And I always had a friend who was like that too. But anyways, BK.
Let's talk to Open. Fuck Biev. He's not joining. Like I don't give a fuck. Like
no, he'll join in a few minutes.
Okay. All right.
You and I can talk Open. So do you want to talk about my antics and my actions?
No, that's not the main story. The main story is not you fucking betting Sandbridge 3-1. The main story is Ryan Fox winning a major, having the most clutch final 5 holes I've ever seen in my life. Everybody loves Ryan Fox.
They do?
He's a unique golfer on tour. That birdie on 18 was one of the most impressive things I've seen in golf. That was a highly entertaining tournament, and I hope you felt the same.
I did not really feel the same. but I'm happy that you're happy. And
Did you watch?
No. So the World Cup final was coming on that day, and I was trying to compromise. I was trying to compromise.
Legitimately ended 2 hours before the World Cup final started.
I
Two
took
and a
my
half.
wife. I took my wife to Home Goods,
Okay.
and we got some towels. We got a new bath mat.
Yeah, I'm never fucking getting married if that's what.
That's fine. That's fine. I would never push anybody to get married. Do whatever you want. Enjoy your independence. Enjoy your freedom. You can sit on a couch and rot and watch sports every day, all day, and it's amazing. Cherish it. But I mean, listen. Don't you at least appreciate that I'm not lying? You know, I don't sit up here and try to pretend.
Yeah.
So we were gonna go see
like any of the Open.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I watched. I know. I followed it. I literally just stopped watching when it got good.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Jeffy Mush.
So I'm in Home Goods, and I'm doing that thing where it's like I'm kind of locked in. I'm kind of paying attention. I want my wife. She's the decision maker. She's got the taste, but she still asks my opinion, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, that works. You know what I mean? Like I'm picking out a fucking bathrobe that she thinks looks like shit. I'm like, well, you just take the reins. I'm checking my phone. I'm checking the odds board. I'm seeing what's going on, et cetera, et cetera. I thought for sure we were going to get a playoff.
Yeah.
Like, that's what everybody thought, right?
18 was such an impossibly tough hole. No one was birdieing it. It was probably more likely for Ryan Fox to bogey it than birdie it.
So I have a couple of questions as somebody who followed but did not watch. Let's go back to what you just said. Everybody likes Ryan Fox. I didn't know that. Should a casual golf fan know that Ryan Fox is like a fan favorite or a clubhouse? I don't know. What do you call it? Like,
well, I think he's just he's very unique in golf. He is the opposite of a pampered fuck. He started playing golf at 16 years old. He worked his way up through the Australian Tour, then the Challenger Tour, then the DP World Tour, and then the PGA Tour. He's 39. He's from New Zealand. Like, he looks like a dude you would pound beers with at a local bar. Like, he's a big burly guy. His dad was on the All Blacks rugby team. Like, he's just a proper bloke. He plays super fast. He has a unique swing. Like, he's just the man. Like, does Ryan Gerard have, like, does he elicit that many emotions? Is Ryan Gerard, like, super cool like Ryan Fox? No. Like, Ryan Fox is a super unique golfer that won a major very late in his career, and it's just an awesome story.
Yeah, that's very cool. I was not aware, but I'm happy to now know that, and that's why I like talking to you about golf. And this sounds like my kind of guy. I'd love to. I'm going to look at my Pickett Performance Center to see if I've ever bet him before, because I really don't.
Yeah, I bet him his last 2 starts.
You did?
Didn't even remotely consider him this week, and I bet him at the Open last year. I love Ryan. I've always been a Foxy guy.
I don't doubt it. Sometimes, like when you start talking about Hao Tung Lee after you never said Hao Tung Lee and I said Hao Tung Lee, I'm gonna fucking give you some shit. I'll give it to you. You're Ryan Fox.
And when I came on here 1 week ago, I said I like older dudes that played the Scottish. Ryan Fox is an older dude that played the Scottish.
Do a lot of people fit that criteria?
No.
Oh.
So I bet him at the Scottish, which was a great course fit. And he finished T30. Man, if he finishes T18, he's on my card. Like, no bullshit. Like, no fucking bullshit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So hold on.
He wasn't on my short list.
Okay, but I love talking about this stuff. Like part of gambling is like the shit that keeps you up at night. And I know when we have bad beats, like Biev is at a run of having guys that finish in second place. We've all been there. So we'll talk about that. But like the guys that almost made your card that didn't make your card, we've all had those too.
Yeah, it wasn't a guy that almost made my card.
Oh, okay.
Like, I did not think about Ryan Fox Open Championship week, but I think this is like the 5th time that someone I bet the week before won the week after when I wasn't on him. And I do a pretty good job of sticking with guys.
Dude, that has probably been my biggest, like, real talk. Like, I know we get up here and we talk, like, we fuck around 90% of the time, but like you're already laughing. It's hard for me to state.
No, it's just funny that you had to preface it that you were saying something serious.
No, I know, because when we banter and bicker back and forth, I mean, I'm sure people are like, oh, this is like a comedy, but when it comes to golf betting, like I truly call it, it's like the stock market for sports bettors. And if anybody, I mean, I only got into day trading like everybody else after COVID hit and you couldn't really do anything. but the same thing with crypto. Like golf betting, losing outrights because they're such big numbers and you risk so little and you win so much. If you have gut-wrenching losses for your guy blowing a lead on Sunday, or you have a guy that finishes second, or the guy that almost made your card and didn't, he ends up winning, these are the types of things that sting. They really stick with you. So I like to know, like, how and what type of golf better, or I'm sorry, in your golf betting, season year, how are you getting fucked? And so this year, you are the guy who's betting someone the week before they end up going on to win the tournament. And so we always talk about this in other sports, home run hitters. You bet them one game, they home run, they go for 4. The next game, Brandon Nimmo just did it. I talked to a guy in my DMs.
Yeah.
Bet on Brandon Nimmo, he hits home run the very next day. So are you now going to make sure, are you going to be cognizant, is going to be top of mind, that you're going to stick with guys?
I mean, I do. Like, I don't like, I like to stay on guys, but it's just like, it true, like, is what it is situation.
Mm.
I was deep in my process last week for my outright card. I was writing in my notebook. I was writing down all the guys I was considering. Like, I was on that, and like, I didn't bet anybody over 100-1. He finished T77 at Travelers when I bet him, and then he finished T30 at Scottish. He did hit the ball well. He just couldn't putt. Has the best putting performance of his life. Tom Kim, I bet him at the John Deere. Couldn't putt, has the best putting performance of his life at the Scottish. It's just like, it's tough. It's fucking tough. I don't fucking know. The guy fucking sucks at putting last week in Scotland and then makes everything he looks at on links. I don't, how the fuck am I supposed to predict that? I don't fucking know.
You can't. No, but that's what makes golf betting great. But that is my biggest flaw. Like I have not had a good process. I haven't had really good reads. I used to have some decent looks in golf betting, but the one thing I was really good at, because I would just shoot from the hip, is like, all right, I've got my like guys. I'm going to make sure I stick with them because they're eventually going to win, whether it's in 3 tournaments, whether it's in fucking 3 months. And a perfect example was fucking Bud Cauley.
Yeah.
Didn't stick with him. And say great numbers all year. Why not? Why am I not throwing $15-20 on Bud Cauley? He would make me profitable for the entire year. I didn't do that because I'm a fucking moron and I'm not locked in. So anyways, good recap.
Man.
Good recap of the Open. I'm glad to know now that I need to respect Ryan Fox a little bit more. Biev is in here. Should we get Biev up?
Get Biev up here.
Biev, it's good to see you.
9:20. I'm in here.
All right. I just want to say though, I didn't say 10:30. I did say 10:30.
Let me check the text. Hold on.
I read the whole thing. You're not totally wrong. I gave you flexibility to come closer to 10:30, but I did throw out 10:15. ? And I said I want you up here during the BK session.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff, that made no sense. We literally talk golf from 10 a.m. to 10:40.
He said, come on. I said, what time? What time do you need me? I said, what time do you need me? He goes, 10:15 ? I said, yup, that'll work. He goes, actually, you can come closer to 10:30 if that's better. I'm here at 10:20. I'm here at 10:20.
Just a bad answer on Jeff's part.
All right. To be fair, I know Biev always says he's got shit going on in the morning. He's got a kid to get up. He's got, diapers to fucking change. I was kind of being respectful, but I was being too respectful. So that's my bad. That's my bad.
I'm just saying, Biev acts like he has 17 jobs. I have a kid. I'm going to spend as much time with her as possible.
To be fair,
I got to drop her off.
To be fair, that has nothing to do with this particular situation. That was more so about you acting busy and not watching the show. But that's neither here nor there. Thank you for making the time. It's great to have you. Your facial hair looks great. I told you that yesterday.
Thank you.
BK probably knew you were going to come bringing the heat with a mustache and chin hair. So he said he needs to offset everything. So, Biev, I got a question for you. We're talking about, we just recapped the Open, but I'm curious. Let's get a little friendly here for a second. Biev and BK, you guys are, BK, you're the golf guy. Biev is the shithead emotional gambler that has gotten into golf, which I know, BK, you're very glad that Biev is into golf because he's a fun follow in gambling Twitter. But Biev also drives you insane, which is great because he drives me insane. So why are you rolling your eyes? You said you were very upset with Biev when he cashed England early. Yes, true or false?
That's not golf.
Well, hold on. It's going to get to golf. It's going to get to golf.
The England saga was insane.
It's going to get to golf. Here's
my piece on England first before we get into this. And tell you why I was jinxing, okay? I was jinxing because I had England as a future. I didn't bet it. I nuked the over, and I had a 1-1 draw. So I wanted one Argentina goal. I jinxed my way into it, and I fucked up, and they scored a second one. But my head was in the right spot.
But how would you be more profitable getting 1-1 draw than hitting an England future?
He was trying to get both.
England was going to get their dick kicked in by Spain. It didn't matter. It was going to lose regardless. I'm just saying. Also, like, I lost $200 on that. If the over didn't hit, I lost $500.
Okay, look, man. That's when you got a lot of balls in the air. It's hard to reverse mush. Like,
dude, I have so many bets going on at one time. I'm trying to fucking figure it out. Like, I mean, the World Cup, I lost $1,200. I had 4 bets. They all lost. I got a lot going on right now.
So here's my question, BK. You and I align on that being unacceptable and excusable behavior, but I align with Biev on being able to live bet golfers during the weekend, and this is where you draw the line. Now, betting Scotty and Sam Burns was bad.
Yours was worse than I've ever done.
100%. No denying. Go ahead, BK. Go ahead. What do you have to say? Go ahead.
No, like again. There is a different. I understand that I'm a very strict golf bettor. I bet my card, and I'm not fucking firing out live bets because I genuinely think it is a really dog shit strategy. But you're a dog shit gambler, so I understand you like to do that. That's no problem. You're like, oh, you can't live bet. Like, dude, enjoy the golf and stop live betting people when they make a birdie on your screen at the worst possible odds. You're not going to be profitable doing that. There is no like, oh, let me do that to save my week. It was just very dumb. And I got very mad at you because you tagged me in it. And I've been sweating Sam Burns all week at 50-1. And he's literally playing awful. And you bet him at the worst possible number after he makes a long par putt. So that was, and I'm sorry I lashed out at you, but that was just insane and dumb.
You blocked me. That was the first time you blocked me.
It's not profitable to just keep chasing live wagers after you already bet a full card.
I'm not here to tell you what is and isn't profitable. I've had some good live outrights that have cashed. I've had some really bad.
Yeah, JT posted -110. Who could fucking forget?
That was literally the worst odds I've probably ever taken on a live golfer, and it fucking hit for 2 units, and I won all my golf losings back. Thank you very much. When I went and followed Hovland for my largest future ever at Bay Hill, some call it API, I texted Greg because he was in New York, and I said, put $100 on Scotty Scheffler for me at 25-1. You would never, ever, ever co-sign that, and I covered my ass.
Because it's 25-1, not 3-1. There's a huge fucking difference, and you also had guys in the mix, so it's a hedge.
Okay, that actually kind of makes sense. Where do you put my actions were awful. Probably the worst showing I've had in a golf betting tournament. I only tagged you so you can throw punches at me, by the way. I wasn't trying to say, hey, look, I forgot you had Sam Burns. Where do you put Biev's Siwoo Kim wager at 4-1? Because I liked it.
I mean,
it was 5-1, by the way. 5-1.
No, it wasn't. It was plus 429.
No, it's plus 490.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And was that on Saturday or Sunday?
It was Saturday night, probably 1 a.m.
Okay, look, I bet Siwoo Kim last week at like 55-1.
As did I.
Siwoo Kim has done dick in majors, like truly. Once Siwoo Kim took the lead on the back 9 on Sunday, I genuinely thought he had 0 chance to win that.
Same. I literally said to my wife the whole time, like, he's got no shot.
Like, he is such a dumb golfer, and he is not someone I really trust to close out an Open Championship.
But if he was behind a couple strokes with 5 to play, I like his chances. Or like one stroke.
Yeah, like Siwoo Kim, like, yo, you need to shoot -1 in the back 9 of an Open to win. Like, he's never doing that. Truly never doing that. So live betting Siwoo Kim, who's been dicking majors at 5-1 when he was 55-1 pre-week and like made sense and you could have been on him. That was a dumb bet. Like, true, you got me. If you were like, oh, let me take a flyer on, Cam Young, obviously easy to say now, like at some longer odds. Like that's a good live bet, but I just feel like sometimes Jeff, and I'm not even going to say Biev because I don't know his history of live betting golfers. Like, you're just betting the worst possible number at the worst possible time. Like, maybe take some more flyers on some guys that aren't like at their worst odds, and like maybe could make a run.
What if Siwoo was plus 500 start the day and he was plus 120 at one point? That good wager, in my opinion. Good wager. I got a sweat out of it.
See, this is where I disagree with BK. BK correlates it to what was he pre-tournament. I don't care about that. I think if you think the guy's going to win, bet him. But I understand what I did is bad. I'm not trying to defend my actions. That was bad. That was stupid. Listen. I was about to leave to go to fucking Home Goods. I saw Sam Burns save that par putt. Even Biev tweeted. I looked at his fucking tweets because he had 100 of them on Sunday. He tweeted 17 times, Sam Burns is winning the tournament. I felt the same way. I pulled out my
Biev fault, Sam Burns.
No. I'm not blaming him. I literally didn't see it until after. But my point is this. What he tweeted, I said to myself before I walked out of the door, I pulled up Pickett. I said, what's the best fucking number? He went from plus 370 to plus 310. I put $50, $75 on it. I will be honest, though. In that moment, I was so blinded by that par save, I forgot I also bet Scotty. That was bad. You can't bet two guys, let alone one of them being Scotty Scheffler live in a golf tournament. By far, that is like in a classroom of what you shouldn't do. That is bad. I just want to be 100% clear about that. Biev, you have something to say?
Yeah. Can I be honest about the Sam Burns tweets? He's probably like a top 3 of my favorite golfers. I bet him every major. I bet him almost every tournament. I got serious FOMO. I didn't bet him. My uncle actually had 500 on him to win $22,000. So he was texting me all about it. And I was a little bit of hate watching. I didn't want to miss out. I was very sad. I love him. I just didn't want him to win when I wasn't there. So
you said fuck you to your uncle and his 22 grand.
You're a mean guy. You're a bad guy.
Well, I'm a piece of shit, but
I
just did not want to miss out on that. My uncle played in a golf tournament and he won $17,000 in this giant golf tournament. He was like flexing it to me. He's like, I also got this. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't want you to win that. Like, I just did not want
Are you ever happy when anybody else is winning a wager?
If it's not if I'm not losing at the time, I'm very happy. I'm not losing. I'm very happy.
So all right, we'll move on in a second. But Snowman wants to ask a legit question. When making a live bet, what are you looking for? My answer is very easy. Why do you have that reaction?
Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
But I have live winning wagers to show you that I have been correct before. Multiple
5 years
times.
ago at 25 to 1.
No.
Congrats.
Oh,
Congrats.
I probably had 5 within the last year and a half.
Okay.
But you can't. I said this the other day. I said, what you're saying of, you can't bet Siwoo 5 to 1 because he was 55 to 1. That means
I didn't say that.
You literally just said that.
I'm just pointing out that he was 55 to 1. Like, I think a live bet when the odds are like dead set, like Siwoo Kim Saturday night, like nothing's happening in the golf. Like, I don't know. It's not the worst wager in the entire world. Like, again, I just generally don't try and chase guys at bad odds.
I know.
On Sunday under 10 to 1.
I just wanted to sweat that Siwoo bet. Like, I was like, I don't think I didn't even think Cam Young had a chance. And Ludwig was my only shot. 5 back, 4 back. I'm like, Ludwig's a loser. There's no shot.
Yeah, I genuinely, like, I don't have an issue. Like, I want to sweat on Sunday. Like, I just think it's maybe better to look for guys that can make a run, not have already made a run.
Sure.
Yeah, but you're a golf guy that gambles. We're gamblers that bet golf.
That's fair. That's fair.
One time Biev did accuse you of being one of the golf hardos on Twitter, and I defended you. BK is not, in my opinion, one of those miserable golf hardos. But I do not agree with your live bet take.
BK comes off so like I'm trying to think of the word. I was gonna say arrogant, but it's not arrogant. It's like sarcastic.
I've been called many things on the show.
It's like sarcastic asshole. Like when you're like even when you say like great card, in my head I'm like, what a piece of shit. Like he's making fun of my card. So like that, I just didn't know you enough to be like, I was just like, every time this guy comments, I'm like, this guy's a piece of shit. Great card. I'm like, he's being sarcastic.
No, I'm a sarcastic asshole.
Yeah.
You got me. But like if I said great card, like I genuinely probably mean it. But that's no beef. And that's fine. And again, I do not think you can never make a live bet in golf. I had Sam Burns and Siwoo. Ryan Fox was the only other guy that could really win. I didn't think Cam Young was winning at that point. I live bet Ryan Fox, he won, but that was a hedge. Like, I wasn't just doing that for action. I don't think you can never make a live bet in golf. I don't. You can. Don't fucking tag me in it when I've been sweating the guy all week.
That's
and
my
you
bad.
bet another guy under 5-1. You're in agreement. That's fine. We can move on to the
Okay.
3.
All right. Let's move on. Let's talk some 3M. So, Biev, also just a quick question. When do you think you started betting golf on Twitter? 2 years ago? Is this
Twitter?
Yeah. I'm sure you've probably done it in your own personal life, but like actually posting cards and getting involved.
I think it was last year's Masters.
Well, no, I've been doing it for a while. Last year's when I started, like, actually won, but it's probably been 2.5 years, 3 years that I started posting. I would say, but I've been doing it since college.
What, betting
on golf?
Oh,
but
okay.
I just wasn't posting on Twitter at that time.
Well, I was curious if because you've had more success than either of us recently. I think you had a couple of winners last year. I don't know if you've had
last year. I had 4. This year I have 0.
Yeah, BK and I have 0 this year. Last year
he had 1, cocksucker.
Who'd you hit?
Nico Echeverria at Honda. God damn, man.
Actually good. Actually a good wager. Almost made my
3-1.
Almost made my card. I remember you said he was trendy and I took him off.
Yeah.
So, okay, you have 1. Sorry, I don't have any. I just have a couple of loud.
2 since October. I'm literally swimming in money.
So, okay, Biev, this golf course is in your backyard. It's in Minnesota.
It's one of the worst tracks in Minnesota.
Oh, I know. I'm aware. All right, BK, why don't you tell us about this course? Because you're the course guy.
I mean, again, I offended the people in Minnesota. It is the worst event on the PGA Tour. I'm saying that because it comes right after the Open, and it's just always like the course is just absolutely nothing special. It's just a standard TPC course in a neighborhood with a bunch of water. Weirdly, a lot of really good ball strikers that can't putt have won here. Johnny Vegas, Lee Hodges, Kirk Kitayama. Those are all like really good ball strikers that can't putt, and they just putt well here. I think iron play is pretty important this week. It always is. I do not think there is one absolute style of golf that can contend here. Like, I think most guys can kind of.
Do you think if this tournament was at Hazeltine that people would be obsessed with it or no?
I think it's just in a tough spot in the calendar coming right after the Open, and there's no majors for the rest of the year. Like, when there's shit tournaments between the PGA and the U.S. Open, it's like, all right, we still got like 2 majors left.
This is when I stopped betting golf for the year, and I'll go back in the Tour Championship and the BMW and that type of shit. But this tournament sucks so much ass.
Yeah, it sucks ass.
So Scotty Scheffler is playing it. Is this like a desperate?
He got a bag, dude, because they announced this like 3 months ago that he was playing it, and everyone's like, "Oh."
I thought this was like a pissed off, like, fuck it, I'm playing 3M. I need to fucking win.
This is a big story in golf that Scotty played the 3M.
Oh.
It makes no sense when who is the next person? Is it
Kirk Kitayama?
Kirk Kitayama is the next.
The odds on
Hideki.
Yeah, Mav McNeely, Hideki, Kitayama right after Scotty Scheffler on the odds board. But Scotty Scheffler right now, the best number on him is plus 279. I mean, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm betting a full without card this week. Scotty should win this easily.
Okay.
Easily. This is the most Scotty Scheffler event to win.
I'm gonna BK's gonna love this one. I always spend $400 for my outrights. I got Scotty single bullet 360, single bullet with 2 others. Single bullet with 2 more.
No, wait. Are you fucking with us or are you being serious?
No, I swear to God, it's always I did it last time. I go Scotty single bullet, and then I added 3 other golfers. It makes BK so mad.
Well, I'm not even talking about adding the other golfers. I'm talking about taking Scotty single bullet here. Feels like a little cuck. Is that a cuck wager?
I mean, it could be, but on Sunday, I think I'm going to actually just go up there on Sunday. On Sunday, watching Scotty Scheffler be up by 4 strokes is going to feel pretty good.
BK, what do you think about
Scotty
Scheffler?
You can bet, like, I would say if you're betting Scotty this week at 2.5, 3-1, it has to be all your exposure, but Biev can do whatever he wants.
I can.
You're being nicer to Biev than you are to me, by the way.
He is.
Yeah.
I do. This is my first time potting with him.
Oh, so you're trying to make a good impression.
No, I'm not. Like, Biev called me a sarcastic asshole 10 minutes ago. Like, I said his England shit was dumb. Like, I called the Seawood wager dumb. Like, what do you want from me?
I think if
I was a kid.
I think if I was to tell you I'm putting $400 on Scotty Scheffler at 3-1, you would put that car and fucking drive.
He's gonna win. I literally just said he's gonna win, and I'm betting with the without market. So why would I tell him that's a dumb bet?
Why don't you bet it?
Because I'm not a cuck.
Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Thank you very
much.
much.
Hand up. I'm a cuck. I'll watch someone fuck my wife. They're winning me 1,000. They're winning me 1,000. Scotty fuck my wife whenever he wants.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about the without market because I am genuinely curious. There are some names up here, and I already know who I'm going to get involved with, and you might hate it. We just talked about Kitayama, Matt McNeely, and Hideki. You threw out Hideki pretty quickly, BK.
I'm on Hideki.
I knew it. I fucking knew you were going to be on Hideki.
You're on no chance. Major categories, his last 2 starts, he's had good results here. Why is Decky the same odds as Mav? Decky won a Masters and 10 PGA Tour events. Like, Decky 30 is disrespectful.
Dead. 0 chance.
Okay,
Dead.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
I know you fucking don't. Tom Kim is going to be at the top of the leaderboard. I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? I don't know. Biev, I think, does this every now and then. BK, you never do. I'm taking Tom Kim top 10.
I've never done that.
And outright?
No, just top 10. He's not going to win.
I've never done that in my life. I can't do it. It doesn't do the sweat for me.
Congrats.
I took Russell Henley top 20 for $200, and he finished T22nd. So that was fun. This is the winner of the golf tournament, Jackson Koiven.
No, not the one he wins. Sadly.
36-1 because it's the tournament after everybody was on him thinking they were all fucking sharp and cute. Oh, he's the model guy. He's the amateur.
Well, to be fair, everyone's been on him every tournament he's played in so far. Everyone's been.
I only remember one.
The John Deere.
He was very popular at the John Deere. Yeah. He missed the cut, and then he finished top 10 at the ISCO. And yeah, I don't have any beef with the bet.
Nobody
I'm not
bet
as high on Jackson Koiven as others, but I understand that he was popular in his last couple starts, and now no one's on him. No beef with the bet.
That's the first guy on my card. A couple people in the chat said Jake Knapp. BK isn't really a big Jake Knapp guy. Biev, are you a Jake Knapp guy?
I love Jake Knapp. Don't like him this year to win any tournaments, but I love Jake Knapp.
He's coming off injury. I don't know.
He doesn't look the same.
Who the fuck is Benjamin James?
He's a PGA Tour rookie. He just graduated college. He's been playing really well. I'm probably going to have to bet him.
Dude, you're getting Jackson Koiven 3 weeks ago. That's what you're doing. You're getting Jackson Koiven 3 weeks ago. This guy isn't going to win.
Where do you guys bet about Scotty Scheffler? What
He's
book?
probably not going to win. It's 50-1. Like, congrats.
It's a horrible wager. Your card, the worst card I've heard you have this year so far. Decky.
You're being extra mean to me because
I'm not. I knew you were going to say Decky because you always say Decky. It's like guessing C on a Scantron when you don't know the answer. And then this moron Benjamin James is the name. Everybody's going to be like, oh, he's the young amateur from fucking the University of Texas. The next this, the next that. He's going to. No, this guy has no fucking chance. Benjamin. Biev was asking a question. Sorry, Biev.
I actually forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I said, what book are you betting this on? These without Scotty.
That's a setup question. You can't say the name of the book.
Okay, we'll say the color.
Green. Blue.
I'm banned on the green book.
And Josh Rubin's book also.
I'm banned on the green book.
Did you win too much?
No, I had my buddy in Iowa.
Oh, that's right. You told me about this.
But also, like their support service is absolutely god awful.
Yeah, I don't know a book whose support service isn't bad. All right, wait, couple more guys. In all seriousness, let's stay locked in. That's what I was going to ask you about.
Love Max Homa. I've been riding him. One more chance. I've been 50-1 without Scotty on Josh Rubin.
60-1 with Scotty. Beav, what do you think about Homa?
I like Homa.
I was going to maybe take a shot on Sung J M just because 3M feels like a tournament Sung J M wins. And a couple years ago, without Scotty, he would be the favorite at like 15-1. Might do a little vintage Sung J. Also, what about Jackson Suber? Hot dude. He played really well. Wasn't he the first round leader last week? No.
Jackson Suber dead.
Okay.
I've been seeing a lot of Johnny Kiefer on the timeline.
Yeah.
A lot of
really
he's awful. Like he's truly like fuck, he's gonna win now. He's had like 3 good starts this year, and the rest have been like really bad. But good ball strikers win here. I'm not on Johnny Keiths.
Pearson Cootie, I'm not going to be on him very often, but he seems to be a bit of a trendy whore. Did Sammy Steves win this year? Because he was another guy that I really liked.
Sammy Steves finished runner-up here last year. Devastating loss the year before. Dead
so
this
he's dead.
year.
So he's dead. Fuck. All right, it makes it easy. Who is Casey Jarvis?
He's a TP World Tour player. He's South African. Played well at the Open last week. Top 10.
I saw. Go ahead. Did somebody say something? Sorry.
This is getting. By the way, this field is getting worse and worse by the day. I saw Jason Day WD this morning too. They just got bots on bots in this field. Why are we discussing anyone else? Scotty Scheffler's going to win by 10 strokes.
I got one more guy. I saw someone tweet this. I forget who. Maybe it was Matthew Frosty. I don't know. But they said Brian Harmon, 75-1.
I was Matthew Frosty. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe Brian.
Kind of liked it. I think I liked the tweet. I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a major champion. He can win, but he's kind of been in shit form, and that's why he's 75-1.
Okay. All right. That's enough for the 3M. BK, what's your card? Decky, Benjamin James?
Decky, Homa, Baushu, Davis Chatfield, 500-1. That's all I got so far. I'm not like betting balls to the wall this week, but I'll try and get close to 7X.
Steve, you said Scotty Scheffler, single bullet with a few other bullets. Who are those other bullets?
Aldrich Pottinger or whatever, however you say his name. Yeah, I'm just taking some bombers. $20 to win. $20. I think I got them both 100-1. Him and Rasmus Højgaard. So I got both of them.
I'll tell you my card real quick. Jackson Koiven is going to be the first name on it. I'm going to put Sung J M on it. I am going to keep Jackson Suber off. I'm going to keep Sam Stevens off. If these guys win, I will be reminding BK it is his fault. Ben Coles is looking at me a little funny. Can't lie. Ben Coles looking at me a little funny. And what about the Sudarshan Yellow Mirage?
Yeah, no beef.
All right, no beef. Now, before we wrap this up, gentlemen, thank you for joining. Beef, sorry about the time. That's my fault. The hand up. You guys, BK actually cannot come to pick it at the park, which is unfortunate. He has an engagement party invitation. However, Biev is coming. Biev's going to be in New York, and you two are some pretty astute golfers. Let's go around the room and announce our handicaps. I'm about a 35. Biev, you're a 2.
It's gone down a little bit in the last couple of weeks. I don't know if I want to discuss.
Up or down? Up. Oh, so you got better.
Like
You're gotten better.
Let me see what I'm at.
Why are you saying this like it's a bad thing? What is that? Is that a 0?
0.6. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I've been playing some good golf. Yeah. The problem is though, I play one Saturday round with my buddies, and I play a Wednesday league round, but the league round's only 9 holes. So most of my scores are 9 holes, and the problem is this course is very easy. I only shoot 1 over, 1 under usually in that range, so I'm getting fucked. Just can't putt. This is true.
BK, are you an 8 handicap?
No, I'm an 11.
Okay. I thought you were an 8. All right, so we're gonna try to get you guys to golf.
I don't know if it's gonna happen.
You're scared.
You're
scared.
There's a lot of people not trying to make this happen, and I'm doing everything I can. I'll get off.
Biev is unequivocally a better golfer.
That's fine.
Than me.
That's fine. We'll give you strokes.
I'm not scared. But when he's coming in at 3, he's gonna be ready to golf at 4:30 on Friday, potentially earliest. Maybe we could get 15-ish holes in.
Sure.
Saturday, we're crossing out.
What is so wrong with Sunday morning? I don't get why this is so wrong.
Because Jeff's old, and I will do Sunday morning.
Jeff,
all right. You know what? Listen.
They don't need to come. Why would they come?
Well, we're gonna make some content out of this, so we're gonna need someone. I don't think we're gonna stream it. I don't think we're gonna do anything like that. But we're gonna Jeff's gonna live tweet it. So,
you're gonna want a camera guy. You're not gonna want to have to worry about clipping or whatever the fuck videoing shit.
Golfing. Like Jeff already said, I was so hungover on Sunday last year after picking up the park.
Jeff's also not playing. He's also not playing. He can be hungover. He's gonna sit in a cart and we're gonna.
That's actually that's true. It's more so just getting up and moving.
just
Steak.
like you guys.
Steak. Can you make Sunday morning work? Can Steak do it as well?
Steak will do anything, dude. Steak will literally do anything. And I respect that about him, but it also drives me fucking insane because he'll never say no.
He's in.
So,
He's in.
All right, fine. If he wants to do Sunday morning, BK, what would you rather do? Sunday morning? Because it's going to be harder to get a tea time. Nobody's talking about that. Yeah, nobody's talking about that.
If tea times open up the week before. If we're sitting in the portal or whatever doing a tea time the week before, we should be fine.
Dude, BK only golfs at like the nice courses. It's Bethpage and it's fucking TPC, whatever. And
we're not golfing at Bethpage. I can promise you that ain't happening. I'm not camping.
Why not? Why no on Bethpage?
That's his home course.
We're not getting a tea time at Bethpage on a Sunday.
Yeah, they're 5 hours early and you can. BK will do it. He doesn't care.
Yeah, they're just like golf in the Brooklyn, Manhattan area is historically really bad. So it's just tough. Like, we're not in the middle of fucking bumfuck. Like, it's tough to find a course that we can play early Sunday. But if we really commit to it, we can.
I will say truthfully, Biev, and I'm not even just saying this for my own benefit, it is going to be much more lax, much better to fuck around in golf and video Friday, late afternoon, early evening than it will Sunday morning. But you guys have to decide what you prefer. If you want to do Sunday morning, I'll fucking nut up and be there. But it's going to be really hard to get a tee time anywhere. It's going to be busier. We're ready to play. We're going to have people on our ass. So,
but I know, but I mean, usually you're going to have foursomes behind us. Us golfing, whether we're filming or not, and a twosome should be much faster. I played, but also, like, I'm fine. If we can get 18 holes in on Friday, I'm good with that too.
I mean, you get in at 3 at LaGuardia, like.
I can scoop them up and we go straight to the course.
It's just the Marine Park is like, it's right on the belt, like Friday at 5. Like,
oh, it's going to take a while. I see what you're saying.
Like, it's just tough. Like, I can do some research on some courses in the Brooklyn, Queens area. They're dog shit, though, and I've never played them. It is what it is.
It's fine. The Queens public course is also not that bad. I golfed there with somebody.
I think we can do it. It would be a big commitment on my end, but I'm willing to do it.
I think you're a little scared.
We need to figure out the earliest Biev can play, which I would say would be like 5 o'clock to be safe.
No. In at 3?
Off the plane, 3:20, 30 minutes to get your golf clubs, 30 minutes to drive.
Fair.
Yeah, traffic's going to suck. No, I think 5 is legit. And then we have about 2.5 hours to crank until it starts to get, maybe longer.
Well, here's the thing. When I bring my clubs, I'm not going to golf 9 holes and be done. So if we don't golf Friday, or if we do golf Friday and we golf 9, I'm just going to golf Sunday regardless. So I'm going to do both.
Well, we're not going to get 9 in.
No, you get more than that. You'll get more.
It gets dark at like 8:30.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're fine. We can do.
I think you're fine. But we'll talk about this more off camera.
We could also just play until we play, and we can do one stroke, like 9 strokes, 1 stroke on each hole, and play a 9-hole match. Actually, you won't get 9. Never mind. Fuck, you'd be getting like 5 on the front. But that's fine.
BK, do you just throw the logistics out the window? Do you want to golf against Biev, or does it really do nothing?
Yeah, it would. I golf all the time. I love to golf. He is a better golfer than me. Like, it'd be fun. I love playing golf matches. Like, it would be a great time.
All right. I would like it. I think the people would like it. I think it would make for great content.
I think Friday afternoon is the way.
All right, we'll plan on that then.
Come on. All right, Biev, you yapping today?
Of course. Why you always ask? Rab doesn't like when you ask that.
Why?
He doesn't like when you're like, is there a yap today? Are you yapping today?
Well, listen, I love Rav, love you guys, but you just take fucking Thursdays off in the middle of July. Not you.
There's no week. I'm just
Rav goes fucking home to visit his family every other weekend. Trent, to be fair to Trent, he's got something going on. He's YouTubing, videoing YouTube videos, going to a poker tournament, he's going to a card show. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying to get 3 people together to do the yap. Sometimes, since the summer has started, I will tell people when I sign off, all right, BTL, and then the yap, and then there's no fucking yap.
It's fair.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at Rav through you. I hope Rav can hear this.
Oh, he hears it. Did you hear Rav's quitting baseball? Gave up.
Quit. What is? I don't know what that means. Oh, like quitting. He's done betting baseball. Is Rav in here?
Yeah, his grandpa.
No,
his
he's
grandma
not.
was the hospital, man. He's.
Why is Rav quitting betting
He ain't
baseball?
done.
Because he's losing.
Because he took a shit square yesterday. Luis Castillo case. That's why.
Yeah. Well, Trent also lost the house on Framber Valdez. He's got to stop tailing Jovan.
Why would anybody put the house on Framber Valdez on the road against the Cubs?
He had him in every slip. It was truly
oh my god,
over 91 pitches and he threw 45.
Can I don't, are you following the Twins at all?
I mean, yeah, I think now the last two big losses to Cleveland, I think we're going to sell now. I'm sure Joe Ryan's gone. Jeffers is gone. Buck probably not. But like I said, when they're like, oh, you're 2 games out of the playoff race, I'm like, we will lose and now we will sell and we will be back to shit.
All right. I'll give you a little bit of credit. That's fair, but they've been a pretty fun team for the most part that nobody really saw coming. There were rumors weeks ago about the Rays, who are going to be major players. They're rumored to maybe make a move for Skubal. There was a rumor that they were going to try to get Jordan. They could always obviously take a hitter. I don't know what they need most, but Buxton was rumored to potentially go to the Rays.
I would love Joe Ryan on the. I mean, he came from there. Joe Ryan back on the Rays would be really nice.
Yeah, I don't like players going back to teams that they already left, but it wasn't like they left on bad terms. It was more so a shit trade. So that one wouldn't bother me. All right, I'm going to let you go. I have to answer a quick corp text, and then we'll see you on the Yap. Thank you for coming again. Sorry for the time, but we'll hopefully. I think the content will be great for you and BK to golf. Like I said, I'm happy to fucking just mainly take a back seat and film everything. So whether that's Friday, I guess it would be Friday, July 31st, or Sunday, August 2nd in the morning, I think we'll put it together. I'm glad BK can acknowledge that you are a better golfer. Thank you for being humble and transparent about your handicap. We'll make it fun. And I don't know. Is there anything else?
Should be a good time.
Okay. Keep the facial hair. Don't shave it like BK. Looks good.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks, Beef. See ya. I don't know how that happened.
Well, see you guys.
All right, guys. Let me answer this quick corp text real quick. Thank you to Biev and BK for coming on. Well, I should have asked Biev about the basketball game. Actually, no, we're never doing that again. By the way, we're never doing that again. All right, now you're stuck with me solo stream. Let me respond. I got a client that just texted me about something that's semi-important, so I do have to tend to this. Also, can't hurt to take a quick piss break. That was Talking Golf. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, that's fine. I'll be right back in a few minutes. Hopefully, Goots can come in and fill some time with a couple Ishis.
Wrap soft. Ishi wrap soft. Easy.
All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Goots, are you still there? I have a question for you.
Yep.
Am I, because I don't want to be annoying for no reason. And if I'm doing something that bothers somebody, I will acknowledge it and I will stop doing that. But is it annoying that I ask if there's a yap?
No.
Because I think I've only done that. I didn't just decide to do that for my fucking health. I've only done that because sometimes I thought there was going to be a yap and there isn't a yap. And not that I'm criticizing necessarily, but there's no announcement.
Well,
or there's no mention of
there's one piece of evidence that makes it justified. The other day when Biev tweeted that he was in the studio waiting for stream and no one told him. It's the lack of communication that needs to be better. So it makes sense that you think you should ask that.
Okay. But almost always are two words that you probably shouldn't put next to each other.
No.
If you're going to criticize me for fucking asking if there's going to be a yap, almost always. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't put
it's nothing against Rav. It just needs some better communication, especially with a guy on your show and he's in the studio and you did not know that there was a show that day. It's insane.
So now that I know this, though, I will stop. I will stop asking if there's a yap. I will just assume there's a yap.
Okay.
But I'm telling you right now, the next fucking time that there's not a yap because Rav had to go to a fucking engagement party to Pittsburgh again, I'm gonna start asking where is there a fucking yap, and then I'm gonna start tagging Rav and ask if there's a yap. So
I think you're chirping him for the wrong things. It's there's no engagement parties. He went to Pittsburgh for a reason.
I'm not. No. I'm not chirping him for going to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I'm chirping him for saying it's annoying that I ask if there's a yap when it, to me, almost every week, this motherfucker's gone.
Yeah, you're right. There's 1 or 2 days. It's like
Ravcation. Exactly.
They tell no one, and it just doesn't. Yeah,
exactly. Yep. Thank you very much. So I didn't think I did anything wrong, but again, I'm not busting. I'm not upset. I'm pro travel. I'm pro vacation. If I ran a company, I would be fine with people taking time off if it's announced. You know what I mean? Like just a little fucking mystery. Oh, all of a sudden I expect you to be here and you're not here. Now I'm not anybody's boss, so I'm not expecting Rav to fucking tell me, hey, there's no yap today. I understand that, but I also think it's kind of an honest question to just be like, is there a fucking show today? Anyways, we can move on. And on that note, speaking of Rav, we've got 2 Pirates games today, I believe. 2 Pirates games. And we've got a full day of baseball. So what I'd like to do, ladies and gentlemen, is talk about
2
baseball.
Orioles games.
2 Orioles games today. 2 Orioles Red Sox games. So yes, people kept asking me if you've seen, I posted the picture of this magazine. I like this magazine, no free ads. But I like this magazine a lot. As you can tell, yes, I did select the issue with, is that Leonard Moore? Goots? Cornerback for Notre Dame? Yeah, Leonard Moore. And the Irish. I'm not listen, I'm not the guy that's going to sit here and tell you, I'm not the Goots of Notre Dame football, but this is kind of a weird year going into it because it's like one of those like, hey, just fast forward and wake me up when Notre Dame is 12-0 or 11-1 and getting in the playoffs. Sure. You're really just going into every weekend hoping that nobody gets hurt. And, it'd be nice to see CJ Carr win the Heisman. But I like this magazine. And so I've already gotten slandered by T. Ryan Picks, who was like, oh, you would read that magazine. Listen, this guy is such a steak fucking foxhole guy. Okay, such a steak foxhole guy. Don't let anyone ever slander you for reading a fucking college football magazine to try to do some research and get up to speed on college football. Out of all the fucking sports, where is there the most turnover? Where is the most difficult to pay attention to know what's going on? College football in today's day and age. Back in the day, I didn't necessarily need a magazine. You know why? Because I knew who the freshmen and sophomores were, and you knew that they would become juniors and fucking seniors eventually. That doesn't happen anymore. Everybody's leaving. Everybody is leaving. Coaches are leaving. Players are leaving. Cheerleaders might even be leaving. I don't know. So don't listen. The T. Ryan Picks of the world, you're not in my foxhole. Even if you try to be in my foxhole, I wouldn't let you in. All right? I changed the fucking codes on the front door with that kind of attitude and that kind of behavior. So anyways, yeah, I rely on this magazine a lot. No free ads. Jeff, do you know who the top team transfer classes are? I only know that if you are asking this question, it's probably Indiana. Probably Indiana's. Jeff, do you still get the newspaper delivered in the mornings? I'm not going to get into why, but I did subscribe to New York Times for a very long time, and I unsubscribed. And it was for a political reason, and I thought it was. I'm not going to get into it, but I was like, this is getting a little fucking stupid. And the New York Magazine. Fun fact: I also subscribed to New York Magazine, which I thought was pretty good. However, the font was so small, I couldn't read it anymore. My eyes were getting bad. So instead of getting glasses at the time, this was probably 2 or 3 years ago when I needed them, when my eyes started to go bad on me, I just unsubscribed for the magazine because I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't read anything. This is font for ants. I don't know much about foxholes, but I feel like there's no front door, only a back door. I thought that there was only a front door and there's no back door. Like once you come in, you got to know who's coming in. There's no leaving. You know, if you come in, you come out. Anyways, we're not going to talk too much about this. I'll stay in Sake's hole. Don't worry. Good. You should. Always lets people in his foxhole. That is not true. I don't always let people in my foxhole. All right. So we're going to talk some college football. Actually, I'm going to have Krabs and Jovan on tomorrow, which will be a good time. No, sorry. We're going to talk NFL. I want to talk about the Commanders with Krabs and get in some thoughts on the NFC East. I want to talk about the Bucs with Jovan. Talk a little bit about the NFC South. No, Goots, we are not talking about the Ravens. Spoiler alert, they're probably going to be pretty good. I'm sure they're going to go to the playoffs, and they're probably going to lose the first or second game. So I'm looking forward to reading. I have a flight on Friday, and on that note, there's probably not going to be a stream on Friday. Now that I think about it, I have a flight Friday. I'm going to Charleston this weekend, taking my mom for her birthday. I've been to Charleston one time, drove through, only stayed like 1 or 2 nights, I forget, but I didn't really get the full Charleston experience. So I'm looking forward to that. So we'll have a show tomorrow, nothing on Friday. But on that plane, I'm going to read this magazine. And then next week, we're really going to start to ramp up the college football talk. I know we previewed 1 through 15 with Steak. But we there's a lot to discuss, but we are not taking our foot off the gas on baseball at all. I want to make that very clear because everybody keeps asking, oh, here we go. Baseball guy last week. Still a baseball guy through and fucking through. Okay. I just want to make that very, very clear. So on that note, let's get into baseball. My day yesterday, 2-3. I bet the Twins team total over. They only scored 2 runs. It was never fading Messick, unfortunately. I saw the expected numbers favored Messick, but the actual numbers favored the Twins. I decided to put the stat nerds to the side. I thought that the Twins bats would be pretty active. They were not. Only scored 2 runs. The Guardians won again, so congratulations, Cleveland Guardians. Bet the over in the Rays game. Actually fucking nailed that. That was a 7.5 total. Rasmussen and who is that other pitcher? Oh, Gausman. Jesus Christ, Kevin Gausman. Oh boy. Whew, God. I really didn't enjoy it yesterday. I told my wife we're gonna watch this game and had it on the television, and it was like just a bully picking on, someone much smaller than them. It was like, this is not a fair fight. Sorry. I put a tweet out there. I said, I'm sad for Toronto. And, Ian McMillan, I'm a big Ian McMillan fan, is thinks I'm being rude. I'm really not. I'm being genuine. I don't know how else to say it. I'm not being an asshole. I hate the Atlanta Falcons. I don't hate the Toronto Blue Jays. I feel awful for Toronto Blue Jays fans. Like, this team was so fun last year. I've liked them for a couple of years. They're a sad team. And Kevin Gausman is a sad pitcher. So he probably pitched his last game in Toronto. And the Rays just every which way. Rasmussen was fucking dealing. The Rays were hitting. Chandler Simpson started the game 2 for 2 with an unbelievable bunt. DeLuca was hitting RBIs. Fucking Fortes hit another home run. This guy had 2 home runs in like 100 fucking games. He had back-to-back home runs in the city of Toronto. Kevin Gausman had 75 pitches through 3 innings. I've been a Rays fan my entire life, but I've been following the Rays for the past couple of years pretty closely. I haven't seen the Rays work a pitcher 75 pitches through 3 innings. Honestly, I'm not even exaggerating. Maybe ever. So it's very, very sad to see. But nonetheless, back to the main point. I was right. So glaze me. The runs did come from the Rays. The other bets that I had yesterday. Let's see. So that was 1 win, 1 loss. Hold on. I'm going to pick it. You go to your bets. Calendar, lost $53.60. Not great. Oh, I had the Angels against the Cardinals. Kind of a don't overthink it one there. I think the Cardinals are probably going to go on a bit of a losing streak, unfortunately. I had the Athletics. Not really right about that. Thought the Athletics would ride a little momentum from their win 2 days ago. They went in a hole early. They came back. They fought hard, but the Diamondbacks walked it off, which is kind of a bummer. So lost that wager. And then the last one, I took Austin Riley again. And I mean, this is so funny. So if you can't tell what's up here, that says CJ Abrams under the home run. I put Cedric Mullins up here. He was a guy that hit a home run 2 days ago. He didn't hit a home run yesterday, but he did have a double. I did not bet CJ Abrams. Totally forgot. I'm a fucking moron. I bet this loser. I bet one player prop because I said, you know what? I want 5 bets. The day before I didn't do well in player props. I said, I'm not going to go crazy with player props. Give me one guy. I went back to Austin Riley. This guy DM'd me. You know what he said? Hold on. Why do you hate the Falcons? Well, they're in my opinion, I mean, I don't like really anybody in the NFC South. Like those I actually treat as rivals to the Bucks, and I have like disdain for them. Like even the Saints, I used to fucking hate the Saints. But the Falcons lately have been the scrappiest team. You know, the Panthers and the Saints were so pathetic for a couple years. Hold on. What did this guy say? This guy DM me. You know, I got to tell you, I got a lot of nice DMs yesterday. A lot of people were very appreciative for doing a solo stream for 2 hours. Some guy showed me a picture of he had me on the television. If I'm on your television right now, thank you. He had his mom. He said his mom was walking around. He had kicked his feet up. I could do without the feet in the picture personally, but that was very nice. He said he's got PTO and he was enjoying the board review. But this guy DM'd me and he said, let me see, where is it? Oh yeah, there he is. Week of PTO. I got you on the living room TV with my mom walking around. Bang, love that. Where's this guy? Oh yeah, here we go. He said, "You're the GOAT, bro. Good shit holding down the show solo. Nimmo is going yard today." That was the guy. That was the guy right there where it's like, you know what? I'm not going to go back to him. Who's going to be the guy that I don't go back to and hit a home run? Him. I think Wyatt Langford too. Langford. I just can't with these fucking player props. They drive me absolutely insane. I can't get on the fucking right side of them, but I'm not going to stop. So you know what that means? Fuck Austin Riley. I am going to stop. So that means he's going to hit a home run today. I am taking Gunnar Henderson. This is what I'm going to do. But actually, no, we'll talk about it. In Aranda, I think Aranda had a hit an RBI. I didn't bet him either. It doesn't matter. Anyways, let's get to the board. CJ Abrams, incredibly hot dude. Well, I shouldn't say incredibly hot, but he's hitting home runs. The Nationals look good. I like the Nationals. I'm a Nationals fan. Bennett game 1 for the Sox. All right. No, Big Cheesy. Did you take Abrams home run? Nope. Just went over that. Jeff hates Canada is absolutely hilarious. Double Rock Chalk. You must have your head so far up your ass and your ears are full of shit because you didn't listen to anything I just said. Did not listen to anything I just said. I do not hate Canada. Never said I hated Canada. I don't pretend to hate Canada. I don't think it's necessarily cool to hate Canada. If you want to be like, oh, Canada's soft, whatever. Yeah, sure. They're a little soft, but I don't care. I've never met a Canadian that I didn't like. All right, here we go. Let's get to the board. First game. Garrett Cole, Mitch Keller. You know what? Let me pull. You guys don't. I thought about this. You guys don't need a full screen of me for talking baseball. I can pull the splits up for you. Why don't I go ahead and do that? You're a closet Canada hater. It's okay. I don't know why you would think that. So honestly, it's just stupid. But go ahead. Hey Jeff, tuning in. How's hating Canada going? Very funny. Thank you. Share screen. Why would anybody need to be a closet Canada hater, by the way? Honestly, who is a closet Canada hater? Why would anybody be in the closet about hating Canada? I would argue everybody that hates Canada can't wait to talk about it. Moron. Cole pitched great until the 7th inning against the Dodgers. Yeah, Polar Bear goes yard one of these games. Maybe Drew Boldy, but I don't want to. Yeah, exactly. That's the slander I usually get. I don't even understand where Devil's Rock Chalk's coming in. If you're going to chirp me, it makes sense. We all watch your show. Haha, it's pretty obvious. If you watch a show, it couldn't be further from obvious. I'm telling you, just you. I don't even know what you're watching. I don't even know what you're listening to. What the fuck is that? Why is the screen all the way up there? Hold on. This is why I have carpal tunnel. What the fuck is going on? I don't think you guys are going to want this. Yeah, I do hate Drake. Thank you. God, this guy balls deep in Steaks fucking Foxwell. At least he pays attention. Is this fine? Is this better than nothing? What? Heard the comment just sent. Today's location is in the Law Suite full volume. Heard the comment just sent. Today's location is the in-law suite full volume. I don't know. I think I'm reading that wrong. Drake pitched well yesterday. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how this feels, guys. Maybe I should stop this. Do you guys like this or not? Times BTL starts at 12:30. You should know that. How is this? Yeah, under 15 reps was chalk about yesterday. We didn't even talk about that. What is going on? All right. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. You're actually gonna have to look at me. Steak is banger hunting. Go get his ass. Yeah, under 15 reps was absolutely insane. I don't know who it was that came out and said they thought I could only bench press 175 pounds. Absolutely moronic take. With fucking hanging out with Devil's Rock Chalk too much. Yeah, what was that? 185 16 times. A couple people said I probably could have gotten 20. Probably if I had a spotter, I would have gone for it. But I have to pump the brakes a little bit. It's not all about being strong. My arms are short, so I have a huge advantage. Okay, but I'm short and stout like a teapot. My bad. Twitter DM yesterday was living room. Oh, that's you. Very funny. Yeah, very funny. Love that. W's. Hope your mom had a good time listening to me give you the history lesson on twerking. Okay, we're just gonna have to talk about it. Garrett Cole's pitching the first game today. It looks like the Yankees are minus 180 against Mitch Keller. So I don't know what to think about because it's hard to get any sort of read on teams and series when there's a rain delay and there's a game off. It does kind of throw things off a little bit. But nevertheless, I went to Brian Reynolds, hits, runs, and RBIs. He seemed like a guy that was due to have a good game. He didn't have that great of a game, but he did get there because he was going against Ryan Weathers. That was the matchup. I don't know that I really want to target hitters after a rain delay. I think that's something that I'm gonna implement. That's like a new rule that I'm gonna have. But in terms of looking at this game, one has to wonder how would you think that the Yankees come out and attack this? Because you won the first game of the series. You've been down in the dumps. It's no secret. So if you are coming out in a day game, the weather's finally nice. It's been miserable up here. Flight cancellations are left and right. I think the Yankees are going to come out and give a really good effort. But I don't think the Pirates are going to roll over. This total I'm seeing, I don't know if this is accurate. I am using covers. Yes, no free ads. I like covers, even though the lines aren't always accurate. Go to Pickett for that. I'm seeing the total's 9.5. I think this is a really high total. I think we get runs. I think it's a really high total, and I think we get runs, personally. Brian O'Hearn. Okay, hold on. If you want to talk about where runs come from, as a show that prides itself on hot dudes, just take Esmeralda Valdez. Just do that. I mean, why would you not? Keller gets hit by lefties. Think the Yanks get 7 of them against him. Wow. Christian Scott pitches today. Thank you, Adidas King. God, I love when people come in here and actually say things worth a shit. It's honestly, it's quite nice. Thank you very much. Okay, these are the lefties going against Keller. Trent Grisham, bat and leadoff. Ben Rice, Spencer Jones, Cody Bellinger, Jason Dominguez, switch hitter. Chisholm, Caballero is a righty. McMahon, lefty. Austin Wells, yep, lefty platoon. I love the word platoon, by the way. Boldy says, I pulled 2 of Valdez's autos in a mega box a few months ago. I'm so hype I got them. Great job. That's when card buying goes right. And I like to hear those stories. Truly. Because I like investing in shit, whatnot. Godson says, Jeff, off topic. No, this is on topic. I want to apologize. I wasn't familiar with the bench press game. That is totally fine. You can apologize. But something you have to know is sometimes when all the chat is in agreement with something, it doesn't always mean it's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I asked for your opinion of what you thought I could bench press, and you guys were horribly wrong. You ever heard that Winston Churchill quote? It's great. It's like the best argument against democracy is having a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. Do you understand what that means? It's like you start to realize that people are fucking stupid. You know what I mean? I'm not calling any one of you stupid. You know, I like to chat. I'm a chat guy, but there are definitely, for the most part, sometimes like when the chat starts going off and everybody starts thinking they're right, this fucking classroom that's all, you know, clowning around. Look at us. We're right. No, I'm sorry. There were a couple people in here that did no ball. There were a couple people that did no ball. So it's okay. On your head, on all your heads. Now we got that along with the whole Chet Holmgren over Cat thing. So keep stacking the L's. I just did. That's fair. That's very fair. Okay. Garrett Cole pitching against the Pirates today. Let's just see. Garrett Cole is coming off of a pretty good showing. 4 hits, 2 earned runs. Who's got some good? Nobody really hits him well. Brandon Lau. Be Brandon Lau day. And you know what? Didn't talk about this. A lot of you guys reached out after the Pickett show last week and asked if I took Jazz Chisholm. I did not. Oh no, not the Pickett show. I think the evening stream I did earlier in the week. That was probably on Monday. Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm would be the guy. He is 1 for 5 off Keller with a home run. Paul Goldschmidt. Nobody really hits Keller all that well. Oh, that's a lie. Trent Grisham does. He's 6 for 12 with a double. Batting .386 against him. Cody Bellinger is 5 for 13 with 4 doubles. Holy shit. Ryan McMahon's got a double. Only one guy's got a home run, though. One guy's got a home run. Jazz is 1 for 5 with a double, by the way. Yep. 1 for 5 with a double. Killed me during day games. I'm going to pass on this game entirely, but it should be a good game nonetheless. All right, let's go. Let's keep it moving. Tempo and pace is going to have to be crispy, but I am seeing some allegations from Team Ryan that Steak is banger hunting. This is hilarious, by the way. Everybody just accuses everyone of banger hunting, engagement farming, rage baiting, banger hunting, whatever it's going to be. Let's see Steak's stupid ass tweet. Let's see Steak's tweets. Okay. May never come home. The Lady Boys. Bangkok. Stupid tweet. It's dumb tweet. That's swing and a miss. That's Okamoto at the plate. A Lady Boy bus and saying I'm never coming home. That's all right. That's all right. Listen, you know the beautiful thing about this though, Steak never gets any criticism because he follows everybody's back and he fucking subs everyone. I'm just kidding. Steak is a much more likable guy than I am. This is good. You know what? On that note, T Ryan picks. I got to give you credit for being deep into Steak's foxhole, for being a Jeff Sunday ass chapper nonstop. I applaud you for bringing that to my attention and calling Steak out. The real question is this. Are you going to say something to Steak? Are you going to say something to your captain, commander in chief? You know what I mean? That would be interesting. This is so stupid. Why do people all of a sudden roll out of bed and just come in here and just fuck around? Why do they do that? Devil's Rock Chalk. I don't have the patience for it anymore. I don't have the patience for it. I really don't. Yeah, I might have to. Come on, there's only one way to do better. Thank you. I don't need a bunch of love yous, but thank you. I don't know the background between you and Steak. The Steak need the lore. You guys worked at a bar together? No, not high school buddies. We worked at a bar together. Dibs on Steak's wife. He's not coming back. Yeah, you can't be the guy that says, I'm with my wife. She's looking bad as fuck. And then making a joke that says, I'm never coming home with a bunch of lady boy buses from Bangkok. No, it doesn't work. Back to the board. We're staying locked in. Everybody stop fucking around. I can't with Devil's Rock Chalk today. He's timed out. I'm going to time him out again immediately. I'm not going to ban him, obviously. He's been around a very long time. But, the Jamie Lows, the Rock Chalks, they just roll out of bed one day. They got nothing better to do. They come in and they just fucking try to be distracting on the board review. I'm trying to review the board. All right? Chest feels fine. That's all I did yesterday. Seriously. I didn't even do a warm-up. Chest feels fine. I actually might go back down there and do it again. I should have properly worked out. All I did was run 2 miles yesterday. I did some light shoulders. That's what I did. Did some light, very, very light shoulders. I was just pumping while I had some laundry going. Next game, Bennett pitching for the Red Sox, 135. Fuck, I got to run out today too. I can't really enjoy the day baseball. It's not till 3:30. I can watch these games. All right, I'm gonna get eyes on. I don't have to get eyes on Dean Kramer. That guy sucks. Sorry, Goots. But who is Jake Bennett? Lefty, 5-3 with a 2.35 ERA. Let's see what the line in this game is. Let's go to our trusty Steed and Pickett showing us the best lines. Oh my God, the Red Sox are minus 149. Whew. Steep. Total 9.5. You know, I got to tell you something. I liked the Red Sox yesterday. Then I talked myself into the Orioles. The rain delay fucked it up. I'm going to stay off of this game. But I don't think the Orioles are going to go down easy in any game in this series. I don't. I think it's just got to be Gunnar. Lefty on lefty. Jake Bennett, 25 years old. Oh my God, he looks hilarious. Jake Bennett absolutely looks like a guy whose dad has a private jet. He probably has a burner account, and he tweets, drinking scotches you can't pronounce in places you've never heard of, or some stupid like that. He definitely follows Biev. All right, last time this guy pitched. Oh my God, he's actually good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jake Bennett, I was not familiar with your game. I take back everything I just said. You might be a dog. You might be a fucking dog. 6'6", 234, 25 years old, lefty, drafted in the second round in 2022, and he is shoving. All right. I take it all back. He just pitched against the Rays. You saw what the Rays did to Kevin Gausman. Just ended his fucking career. 6 innings and 1 hit. 65 pitches. Good God. Before that, against the White Sox, 7 innings, 4 hits. Before that, against the Angels, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. Before that, against the Yankees, 3 hits and 1 earned run. Holy shit, dude. In Coors, 4 hits, no earned runs. Blue Jays, 3 hits, 2 earned runs. This guy's unbelievable. Who the fuck is this guy? Holy shit. Yeah, Snowman, I saw your question. He is. He absolutely is. I'm going to get eyes on Jake Benet Ramsey today. What am I talking about? Jake Bennett. Jake Benet Ram. Oh, John Benet Ram. That was stupid. I don't even know where that joke came. That was so stupid. Jake Bennett. It's a dumb joke. Expected numbers are great too. Oh my God, and the Orioles have never seen him. Oh no. Goots, I'm sorry. Jake Bennett might fucking shove. He might shove. Oh no. I'm not taking Gunnar Anderson game 1. Sorry. I'll go ahead and admit it. I'm being kind of a bitch here. Jake Bennett might be an absolute dog. Jesus, the Red Sox are loaded. Okay, let's keep moving. Boy. Seth Lugo and Landon Roop. Oh, did the Giants win yesterday? I kind of like the Giants. They were on my lean sheet. RIP to the lean sheet. No, they didn't. Yes. Oh, I love almost taking a bet and then not taking a bet and then it loses. Yes. I thought they were going to win that game. 3-2. Before that, they've been losing games close. I do have to admit, not to kick the Giants while they're down. They are fighting very, very hard. Now they're favored, minus 125 in Kansas City against Seth Lugo. The total's at 8.5. Couple of low-scoring games here. Roop is a really good pitcher. He's been getting respect all season. He deserves it. Lugo's pretty good too. I was going to say, Lugo's not bad. I was going to say it might be a little too much respect here. Don't you think? So Molly was minus 110 yesterday against Avila. Landon Roop. Let's see what his odds have been. Landon Roop at Arizona against Brandon Fat was minus 104. Landon Roop, here we go. Minus 134 at home against the A's against Jeffrey Spring. So now he's minus 125. Let me see what Pickett has to say. Hold on. Minus 123. Yeah, I think it's a lot of respect. I think it's the Giants today. I do. I think it's the Giants. Who on the Giants is somebody I would target? Let's see. Seth Lugo. Oh, the Royals actually hit him up pretty well. Only 13 plate appearances, small sample size, but expected batting average is 312, 7% K rate. Lugo, 28 plate appearances against the Giants, 308 average, expected 299, so still pretty good. Let's pick a hitter. Oh, Devers. There you go. See, it's as easy as that. 2 home runs, 4 for 8 on, against Seth Lugo. Willie Adames is 2 for 7 with a home run. One of those guys. Yeah. Eric, yep. That's true. I am. It's very annoying. I annoy myself. I absolutely annoy myself. I'm sure I annoy you guys. So, all right. Let's God, if I gotta pick one. Chat, I don't know. Place a comment. I feel like one of those fucking streamers. Chat. Comment. Who do you like? Devers or Adames? Adames is 6-1. Devers is 390. Jeff Sinat, yeah, very funny. Devers, Casey Schmidt, no, not bad. Good pull. Eldridge, ooh. The Jeff Lean Pickett calendar is generational wealth. You're absolutely right, Total Slayer. It is. Adames, Eldridge, I Show Sunday, very funny. Old Man Willie, also very funny. Yeah, anybody ever given you a wet willy, by the way? Do you even know what that is? I don't know if anybody does that anymore. You lick your finger and put it in someone's ear. Hated those. Hated wet willies. Kai Sinat has Streamer U. Jeff Sinat has Banger Hunter U. Very true. How's the wind in that game? Heard it might be blowing in. Not sure. Dukes, I got to tell you, I'm not really a wind guy. I don't know. I hate Devers. He's a fat diva. Okay. Jefficular. I give people wet willies still. Everyone still knows what they are, but nobody does that shit anymore. Good. You know what I hate that people used to do? Hit you in the nuts. God. Show of hands. Have you ever been hit in the nuts really hard? Like as like a prank, like a friend hitting you in the nuts? The absolute worst. The absolute fucking worst. Play that game a little bit. And then I was like, guys, can we all have a conversation? There's nothing funny about this. This like really, really hurts. Really hurts. Diamond J, what's up? Good to see you. Nut tapping it. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, nut tap. Don't like it. Also, I heard yesterday Krabs he was a cup guy. I have no beef personally. When I did play softball, I've already told you this story. I wore a face mask. I never played baseball. When I played catcher in softball, I realized it was actually a difficult position when I play at the plate and somebody would beam the ball at you. And the very first time this happened, we practiced, it hit me in the fucking mouth. So, but here's my question about the cups. Krabs said he was a cup guy, and I have no beef with wearing a cup, but I think he said it was a comfort thing. I put a cup on one time for football practice, and now nobody really uses knee pads that much anymore. I don't even know if people wear thigh pads, honestly. Like people are out there wearing like pants in football, and it looks like they're wearing fucking shorts. Those football pants were so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. Big ass knee pads. Thigh pads, knee pads. You had a belt. The cup was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had. Like running was so weird. So at least for me, I don't know if Krabs ever played football. The cup in football was awful. It was the least comfortable thing I'd ever experienced. Now in baseball and something else, maybe, but that to me was like, I did not, again, I have no beef with the cup. I played with guys that wore cups. I was fine. I was never like, oh, you're fucking soft if you wear a cup. Never. Protect your nuts. That's fine with me. But it was so uncomfortable. Not a cup guy. I'm going to go with Willie Adames. Fuck it. I don't know if Willie Adames is a hot guy. I think I like Willie Adames, guys. Pull him up real quick. Also, yeah, Willie Abreu and I think that Durbin guy are really hot right now. Cranks clutch homer Monday. Oh, that's right. I saw him do that. And then he went 0 for 4 yesterday. Fuck. I'm doing it. And yeah, I'll take fucking CJ Abrams today for sure. Mm-hmm. That's true. Compression shorts were the way to go. Yep. What do they call that? Was it a girdle? Is that what they called it that you'd wear? A girdle? Does that sound right? Today's the last game of the series. Yes, good question. It probably is. So that means the game's going to go over. Good call. Bet your ass, Mikey will. All right, let's go to Milwaukee. Logan Henderson. Is that this guy's name? Logan Henderson? Who is this guy? Let's see. Logan Henderson, 3-1, 2.97 ERA against Christian Scott. Oh, Snowman. Oh, what time do I have to leave? I got to leave around. I got to leave. I got to be out when this game starts. Fuck. I would like to watch Logan Henderson. I would like to watch Logan Henderson. I don't know anything about this guy, but he seems good. Christian Scott's scheme seems good. Christian Scott was magnificent when I watched him. The Milwaukee Brewers are minus 134. The only thing I'm curious about is if the Brewers have seen Christian Scott. If not, oh my God, they have not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, guess what? Here is an opportunity. Here is an opportunity. Okay. Here's what we're going to talk about today in class. Kind of think about it. It is like you're going to class. You're going to a classroom. You're going to a classroom for 2 hours with me, you know, and you got the place is riddled with class clowns, riddled. Sometimes you got to put kids in timeout. You are now at will. You have the green light to start accusing me of not standing on business. If I talk about how good these pitchers are that I see in person and I don't take any action. Does everybody understand that? This has nothing to do with fucking Lamine Yamal saying, hey, I don't think he's the next Messi, but I can still take him to fucking score a goal or an assist. Christian Scott could potentially be that guy. Jared Jones could potentially be that guy. What I mean by that is really good pitchers. I'm talking about not necessarily the next Brandon Johnson, but I would still imagine that they're still a little under the radar. At least they were to me, a casual. Okay. I want to bet on Christian Scott. However, we don't fade the Brewers. This is a stream that doesn't fade the Brewers. So what do? I'm asking you. This is where I would appreciate some participation. Okay. What do you think? Do you think it is wise or unwise? Not necessarily say I'm taking the Mets, but I want to take something Christian Scott related. Jared Jones has some respect. Christian Scott, don't think anyone knows who that is. Okay. Team total over under. Okay. But then I have to get the bullpen involved. You know what I mean? Fade the Brewers. No, you guys are not helping. I meant like a fucking out, strikeouts, hits. I don't know. Okay, so you're saying the team total? Christian Scott strikeouts are 5.5. Yeah. Snowman, are you in here? Phils, are you in here? Can you tell me how the Brewers are at striking out? They've never seen this guy before. I can't fucking relax. It's been an hour and 36 minutes. Brewers are a contact-based team and don't strike out. It's out recorded, yeah. I got to tell you, I'm leaning strikeouts. I'm going to regret it, but I'm going to do it. I'm leaning strikeouts. I am. Brewers are a contact-based team and don't strike out. It's outs recorded. Fuck. Okay, we can move on. Kind of wasting everybody's time here, but I'm going to do something with Christian Scott today. And that something might be... It's either the Brewers' first 5 team total under or it is over strikeouts. Not sure which one yet. All right, let's keep moving. Colorado. Kate Cavalli pitching for the Washington Nationals. The Colorado Rockies are plus 125. The total in this game is 11.5. Let's see what Washington is up to. Oh, I know what they're up to. They're up to scoring runs, but they did lose. They did lose yesterday. And the game went over. Good job to anybody who went back to that. I think that might have been the squad ride. Good job to anybody who went back to that over. 8-7, 15 runs. One of the worst episodes of all time. Which one? Worst episodes of all time. This one? You talking about this stream or something else? Did I mention a show? Pesky Nats. Yep. Woods and Goodman go deep tonight. Book it. Okay. Could probably see that. While you're in here, don't forget to like and follow or like and sub to the YouTube page. Follow if you're on the Twitch page. Yeah, it's got to be Abrams. I'm betting Abrams today. Absolutely. Made a hot dude report model. Abrams, Tatis, Jordan on it. Okay, great job. I'm on Abrams. So I'm going, so far, here's what I'm doing. I'm going Adames. I'm going Christian Scott strikeouts or Brewers first 5-team total under, and I'm going CJ Abrams home run. Simple as that. Nationals minus 136. I don't know. The line looks fine. I don't know who this pitcher is for Colorado, Grant Hughes or some shit. The Athletics jump going against Kelly. This game is at 340. The Arizona Diamondbacks are minus 125 at home. Total is 9 in this one. So, I got to tell you, I don't want to necessarily jump off of the A's just yet. I don't. Any pushback? Yeah, Mel Kelly is ass. Do you think this is the right line? X Vinci says, Jeff, look at Gage jump home and road splits. Okay, let's go do that right now. 3-5, 3.78 ERA. All right, hold on. I'm on RotoWire right now. Saying no, I'm not doing that. Okay, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. Did you guys know this? Gage jump at home, 6.35 ERA. On the road, 0.75 ERA. Wow. Really, really good. Okay. Well, now I'm hip. Let's take it a step further. Okay. This is we do a little bit of legwork here. This is where we earn it. Let's see what Gage jump gets on the road. What kind of line respect he gets. Gage jump on the road against the White Sox. It's plus 110. Oh no. Oh no. Gage jump on the road in San Francisco was minus 115. Well, now I have to wonder, is Merrill Kelly at minus 125 actually a little bit more than it should be? Should Gage jump be plus 115 on the road against the Diamondbacks? Diamondbacks are 30-22 on the, at home and 73 in their last 10. But now I'm thinking that's respect for Kelly. Shit. Fuck. Merrill Kelly's expected his first percentile bad. Okay. All right. You know what? Staying off of this game. Staying off of this game entirely. All right. It's 11:41. Let me take a quick piss and then we're going to shut down. Sorry. I've been drinking this coffee and it's getting me, it's going right through me. Second P break of the stream. We'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Got a question though. I don't know if I'm being sent-held or not. I was taking a piss and I was looking at my phone. I got a little distracted. I apologize. I also am kind of running out of gas, and I got to run out for work in a little bit. But Pat McAfee is coming out with an album, or is that a prank? I'm just curious. I'm not going to say anything positive or negative about it, but I'm just curious. Is Pat McAfee coming out with an album, or is that am I getting pranked? I can't really tell yet. I cannot tell. Oh, got it. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's get back to the board. Going to stay off the Athletics. I don't know what to do about the fucking Mariners. Mariners are minus 150 today, 340 going against Brady Singer. All I remember is somebody in the chat said that Brady Singer is ass. I think it was Brinks Picks, who is a fellow Cincinnati Red fan, I believe. I don't know why I said fellow. He's a Cincinnati Reds fan and a Cincinnati local. I'm going to take his word for it. I think he does suck. How about this? An 8 total in Seattle is kind of high. And maybe it's high because it's fucking Emerson Hancock and Brady Singer. So maybe it makes a little bit of sense. But how about this? These teams, I know the first game went over. It was 8-0. Then it was 4-2. I kind of think this is the game, last game of the series. I always talk about this. A little bit of a Jeff Sunday system play. What's the difference between a system and a model? I'm just kidding. Yeah, right. How about this? Today's the day these teams' bats wake up together. You know? I'm gonna go over in Seattle. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over in Seattle. Angels. Do I just go back to them? Reds fan, but Columbus living. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Over or nothing for me. Hitters I like, Blade and Sal. Okay. Do I just go back to the Angels or do I take my money and run? What do you think? Faded the Cardinals. Oh, no, I didn't. No. Did I fade them twice? No, I only faded them once. I faded them yesterday. What do you think? Detmers, lefty, minus 125 against Hunter Dobbins. I think Dobbins used to be a Boston Red Sox pitcher, if I'm not mistaken. Dobbins, that name sounds awfully familiar. Total at 8.5. Detmers is going with a 4.18 ERA. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to stick to it. St. Louis is due, unfortunately, for a losing streak, and I'm going to put my money against it. Give me the Angels again. Sure. Cleveland, Ciccone, minus 125. So I got a unit in this series. I gave a unit back in this series. What to do today? Bailey O'Bear is on the book. The last time I took a team total was the Cubs against the Orioles. They just squeaked over, and then the next day they scored 9. I bet you that happens today with the Twins. That's what I think happens. Yep. I unfortunately think that happens. Ciccone, 37 plate appearances, 257 average from the Twins, 296 expected. So this is a little bit of the opposite here from what we saw yesterday. Cody Clemens, 2 for 5 with a double. Luke Keeschel, 1 for 4. And I don't have a lot of experience against them. Brooks Lee's good. Byron Buxton's 0 for 3. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to force it, but I lean the Twins bats again. Game early on that one. Fuck. You know what I did have a right read on? It was the Dodgers. It was the fucking Dodgers, but it wasn't necessarily Dodgers bats. Eric Lauer, lefty, going against Aaron Nola. I think the Dodgers score runs today. I do. Sorry, Nola. I do. Detmers will probably pitch great so he can get traded. Yep. Okay, fair enough. Joe Adell goes deep tonight. Book it. Hilarious. I still think that's kind of a funny inside joke. I don't really know what anybody means when they say Joe Adell against lefties, but I laugh at it. All right, the Yankees, Max Fried, doubleheader. Not really going to cap this too much. Fried's going. I think he's coming back from an injury against Bubba Chandler. Love the name Bubba Chandler. I think the Pirates are in for a tough day. Sorry. I do. I think they're in for a tough day. If I got to go with anything in that Dodgers game, I'll maybe go the Dodgers team total or the over in the game, but I kind of respect Eric Lauer. I liked him on the Blue Jays. I don't know why the Blue Jays got rid of him, frankly. Griffin Jack's going for the Rays. Rays against the sad, pathetic Blue Jays. Sorry, Blue Jays. Total at 8 here. And both games went over. I hit both. No big deal. Thank you. I just took the Rays to win the AL and go to the World Series. They'll probably lose this game. They will. They'll probably lose this game like 3-2, 4-3, something like that. Leave like 12 men on base. Probably will. But the Blue Jays are so sad and pathetic. Got a lot of heat for doing that? Fuck them. Get heat for doing everything. Fuck them. Oh, don't bet the Rays. Oh, fuck them. Did the Knicks win the championship? Did the Canes win the East? Fuck them. Rays are going to the World Series. Ain't scared of nobody but the White Sox. It's a funny sentence to say and not laugh at. Boston and Baltimore in the second game of the doubleheader. Like I said, I think that the Baltimore Orioles are going to put up a fight in this series. I don't think they're going to go down easy. I hope that they beat the Red Sox. I really do. This is probably the first time you're ever going to hear me say that I'm rooting for the Orioles, the fucking loser scumbag Baltimore Orioles. I'm just kidding. It's not that personal. Yeah, go O's. Root for the O's today. Kyle Bradish will probably pitch like 4 really good innings and then shit his pants. Maybe somebody can give him a diaper. What do you want from me? Martin Perez.
$90 million contract, by the way. You're saying he's in diapers. Find a new lane.
The Orioles love to pay pitchers that have not proved themselves.
Actually, it's the highest paid extension we've ever given to a pitcher. Let's move on, Jeff.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, when you're a fan of the team like the Rays and guys walk through your door all the time and pitch for your team all the time, where you're like, man, I know we can't afford them, but they're going to be studs. Blake Snell, Tyler Glasnow. Sure, they're going to be future Dodgers. We can't afford them. Then you get other guys, young scrappy guys. You get like Joe Ryan's, Christopher Sanchez's. Maybe you get a free fucking Jeffrey Springs. You know these guys are going to be good pitchers, but you got to pick and choose. You got to be selective. I'll tell you right now. I think the Baltimore Orioles are like they're the guy. If I'll pull a stake here real quick. They're the guy like where the first time in your life, like a really attractive woman has given them attention, and the very next day you go looking at engagement rings. That is what the Baltimore Orioles do. It's like, oh my God, we've got a young guy here in Baltimore in the clubhouse who can actually throw. No Charlie Moore, no Zach Eflin. We have an actual pitcher. He could be ours. Let's get on a knee. Let's propose. Be mine forever.
Boz too.
I know that. That's my fucking point. You finally get your hands on a fucking attractive woman that gives you some attention. You're like, be mine forever. Pretty please. And then what happens is you overdo it. And then the chick's like, man, you know what? I want to go back to having something that, or being attracted to something that I didn't know that I could have. Because chicks like that. Unfortunately, chicks like assholes. They like what they can
just leave. It's not a contractual obligation.
I'm just saying it's going to end in a messy divorce. You just know it is. It's going to end in a messy divorce.
I don't know that. You don't know that?
You don't know that. I can see it already.
No, you can see it, Jeff.
I can see it. But what did Bradish do to deserve the highest extension in franchise history?
It's really not like that crazy. It's $90 million for 5 years. It just so happens that we've barely extended pitchers, and with obviously inflation,
I got it.
It's like it's not a massive contract.
I got it. Okay. All right. That fine. Okay. Martin Perez against Michael King. I was talking to my buddy who's a Rays fan. We were talking about who we'd want from teams that might be sellers. He was like, when we were beating up on the Blue Jays, he's like, is there anybody you'd want on the Blue Jays? I like you, Savage. They're not going to deal him. We were talking about the Padres being sellers. Oh, is there anybody you want on the Padres? My buddy was like, man, it'd be great to get fucking Jason Adam back. Loved him. Good thing we traded him and stuck with Fairbanks at the time. Fairbanks, fucking loser. Oh, I can't pitch in the cold. I got some weird thing. Whatever. I like Michael King. I'm a Michael King guy. That's who I'd want from the Padres if they become sellers. He's pitching today. So you know what? Razzle fucking dazzle. You know what this is? I hereby declare this is Michael King's Tampa Bay Rays tryout day. This is his pro day for the Rays because the Rays are watching. Because if I was the Rays, I would be watching. And the Rays, I know the Rays are smart because I'm smart and that's how I think. I'm just kidding. But if I There's rumors that they're going to go in for Skubal. I'm not buying it. Plus, I'd rather not give up the farm for a guy like Skubal. Honestly, maybe that sounds stupid. Just because how long is he going to be a Ray? I'd rather give up like 1 or 2 pieces because our farm system is just so deep. Unlike the Orioles, it's just so deep. Just got a deep farm system, just the deepest. Yeah, Michael King. He's going to pitch great today. He's going to shove against the fucking Braves, and then the Rays are going to trade for him and go to the World Series. It's exactly what's going to happen. The Rangers. I couldn't have been more wrong about this series. I thought the Rangers were going to win game 1, and then I said, the Rangers are going to win game 1, and then the White Sox are going to win the series, and I'll take the White Sox to win the AL. No, ass backwards. Rangers bats are alive. They're up and they're alive. Wyatt Langford, hot guy. Dude, sorry. Guy, saying hot guy sounds weird. Hot dude is what I meant and what I mean. I'm going to bet on him today. And he's not going to do anything, but I'm going to bet on him. Oh, when I bet on him, he's 1 for 4 with no runs, no RBIs. When I don't bet on him, he's hitting fucking bombs. And the whole feed's cashing on him. I feel like Trent sometimes. I honestly do. I feel like Trent. And my heart breaks for Trent because it's like, are we really doing anything wrong? By the way, I said this yesterday. Oh my God. Hold on. I have to take a second to just bring this up. This was the funniest shit. Oh my God. You got to go to Trent's Twitter page and you have to go watch the pinned tweet. It's his baseball goat whale. First of all, fantastic production. I think Shark Lark did the voiceover. Great job. I mean, this is what makes Trent Trent. I mean, this is why he is who he is. It's hilarious. And he puts a go well together. He puts all the players that you're going to cheer for the entire season. It's a very, very fun thing that you can do for Prize Picks. One of the biggest reasons I wanted to get into Prize Picks and doing the season long props like that. Very fun. I love futures and everything like that, And I'm like, let me watch this video. It's been a long time. And I'm watching this video and it's whoo. Actually, you know what? Let's just watch it. Let's just all get together. Let's all get together. Come hither. Let's just go watch this video. I mean, this is so fucking funny. I just cannot believe these are the guys in Trent's Go Whale. Because
copyright income.
None of them. Oh, you want me to not do that then? All right, you're right. I won't do it. No, you're right. I won't do it. It's not that important. But hold on. How about I do this? Oh, I don't even know how to get the screen. I'm watching it now with no music. He's in the batter's box. He takes a swing, and the first guy up is Ellie De La Cruz. Second guy up is Gunnar Henderson. He's got Ronald Acuna.
Gunner's going to hit, by the way.
He's got Ronald Acuna Jr. So he's got, all right, hold on. Ellie, who has not played, he played 13 games? Maybe 25 games. So Ellie, he's got more than home runs. He's got Gunnar Henderson more than home runs. Go, you got Goots over here telling me that's going to hit. Sure, yeah, I bet you feel good about that. Ronald Acuna Jr., I don't think he's played. Maybe Acuna Jr.'s played 30 games. And there's nothing he can do. It's not Trent's fault. Roman Anthony. I don't know if Roman Anthony's played one fucking game. Roman Anthony, and this is the best. Out of all the pitchers he could take, he took Cole Reagans more than K's. I don't think Cole Reagans has pitched more than 3 games this year. It's not his fault. I'm not laughing at Trent. I'm not. It's not Trent's fault. He didn't do anything wrong. It's just so funny how it works. Like, if you were one of those guys to be like, oh, everything's rigged and fixed and whatever. Like, I'm not that guy, but it is very funny to think that like the puppet masters and the people pulling the strings, the Truman shows, the directors or whatever, they watch this video. They will watch the goat whale video and then they say, all right, Ellie, get him out. Fucking Roman Anthony, get him out. Ronald Acuna Jr., get him out. Cole Reagans, get him out. And the whole point of having this fun season-long prize picks for 5 players is to sweat it, and you can't even sweat it. He's got one guy in there, and it's Gunnar Henderson, and Gunnar Henderson sucks all season, and the entire fan base in local sports talk radio is talking about how broken he is. I mean, it just could not script it any better. It is fucking hilarious. And in this caption for Trent, it says, "Strap in for the cinema." 4 of the 5 guys aren't even playing baseball. And it's not his fault. It's not his fucking fault. But strap in for the cinema. Every single player is not playing baseball. I just can't believe that. I think it is so goddamn funny. And there's nothing you can do. It is out of your control entirely. I like all these guys for the most part. I don't know that I would have put Roman Anthony in there, but like I get betting on Roman Anthony. He was a very young, exciting prospect. It's just so goddamn funny. Strap in for the cinema. It's like a roller coaster at fucking Coney Island, the wooden roller coaster where you literally go up and it stops and the ride breaks and they have to send people to come get you down. And you know there's like an actual real group of people who think Trent is fucking working for the books. You think Trent is working for the books and intentionally giving shit wagers. And I just wonder, I'd love to be a fly on the wall at the conspiracy theorist fucking tinfoil hat meeting where it's like, look at this guy. He told everybody to bet these players and now they're all getting injured. Oh my God. I just think it is so funny. I probably think it's funnier than a lot of other people. And I'm sorry, I just can't help myself. But that is just so unintentionally perfect how that all played out. Strap in for the cinema. Here's 5 guys that we're going to sweat for an entire MLB season, 162 games. And oh, by the way, Cole Reagans, Ronald Acuna Jr., Ellie De La Cruz, and Roman Anthony are not going to play. And the one guy that is going to play is going to be criticized by the team and saying, maybe we shouldn't pay this guy because he's absolutely terrible. Oh, fuck. It's fucking good. All right. I don't even know what's left on the board. It's 12:02. I got to go. I got to go. Good luck today. It's a great day of baseball. I'm not going to ask if there's a yap because guess what, everybody? There just is a yap. There's always going to be yap. There's forever is going to be a yap. There's no such thing as a fucking ravcation. BTL is on. And then Krabs and Jovan be on tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it around 11 a.m. But I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you to Biev and BK for coming on. You guys have a great day. Good luck on all your wagers. Goodbye.